Right,
well, look who just showed up.
Oh, managed to make it down the
Yeah,
screen.
Literally fell out of bed and made his way over here. Thanks a lot.
We're going to talk to Josh Groban in a little bit. But
You raised me up so I could stand on mountains. You raised me.
That's Josh Groban's video for You Raise Me Up. Josh is a beloved single singer-songwriter known for his strong classical voice. I don't know why that's important for people to know.
We just wanted to point it out in case
You
anyone...
might like that status kept private, Hoda.
In case anyone's watching, it might be interesting.
You read the asterisk really well. That single, by the way. Yeah.
All right, he released his 5th studio album. It's called Illuminations, and we're so excited to have you.
Yes,
with us
listened
today.
to it this morning, and it's very romantic. There's some surprises in it, and when I looked at it, saw that Rick Rubin produced it.
Yeah.
He's
Who
got
knew that the guy who just did the Metallica record had such a romantic heart?
I know, but
yeah.
but everybody that works with him adores him.
Yeah, I was nervous to meet him just because he's got such a reputation as a rock guy and a rap guy, and just didn't think he'd know my world very well. And boy, I was so wrong. I mean, I think he just gets artists and he's genreless.
You wrote 11 of the 13 tracks on the CD, and I understand that they're personal. These aren't just something you pulled out of the air. Is every song connected to somebody in your life?
I think so. I mean, sometimes when you write based on a story you develop in your head, and sometimes it's not autobiographical, and then sometimes you write based on a real specific experience or person, and there's a mix of that on this record.
Yeah.
But I think that for the most part, Rick told me not to be afraid to tap into that, that my life experiences and write traditionally.
Well, your life experiences are very multinational because you sing in Portuguese, you sing in French, right? You sing in Spanish, and what else? In 4 languages?
Yes, to all the girls I've loved
before.
And do you speak those languages that you're
not
singing?
fluently. No, I took Japanese in high school for 4 or 5 years, which finally served me well when I did my first concert in Tokyo like 2 months ago, which was awesome.
Yeah.
But no, those languages I've just always found them to be very musical, and
the romance languages.
The romance language is so fun to sing, and of course I studied them when I was taking voice lessons, and so I put a lot of homework into learning them before I sing them.
Now, you told Matt yesterday about your Valentine's Day that you were going to, what was it, cry an ocean of tears in the tub? I can't rember the exact quote, but it was something about crying into the tub.
Yeah, no, sure. I just sit in it empty, and it slowly fills until I just go enough.
And you're very wrinkly and pruny by then.
So pruny by the end of it.
was your Valentine's
but
Day,
good for
by
the
the way?
skin.
Yes, it's good. A lot of salt.
Yeah. Gross. My Valentine's was fine. I had to, get a lot of rest. I mean, when you're a professional, you have to, put your amorous behavior aside for the good of your voice. So I stayed in. I watched,
you hung out?
Yeah, I watched Antique Roadshow, and
That's such a popular show, by the way.
Wait,
everybody
wait.
watches Antique Roadshow.
Not everybody.
No, it's hot. It's a hot show.
I'm glad, but you don't expect a hot guy
For a Zoolander
named John.
review. It's so hot right now.
You had the biggest album a couple of years back with we expect a guy like you to be out with a swimsuit model.
Yeah. Well, thank you.
And they are all in town right now. So why were you watching the Antique Roadshow?
The swimsuit models.
That's so lame.
The swimsuit models don't have a lot of understanding. I think of the singing you have to do the next day sometimes. So you have to create your own Valentine's Day. Valentine's Day should be all year long. I think.
Yes, it should.
So that on the actual day, you can feel okay being miserable.
Good plan. Now, you recently moved to New York City.
I did.
And you're an LA guy.
Yeah.
How have you been finding it and, getting your apartment together and all those
I love it. It's my first place that I really kind of decided, it's okay if I don't have furniture for a few months. I just want it to be my own. I want to pick stuff out as I go.
Like furniture.
They do like furniture.
Yeah, maybe that's your problem.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, maybe. Maybe so. Yeah, the great chair. That's a fish tank. Sorry. Yeah, so maybe it wouldn't matter. But I love the energy of the city.
Yeah.
I just love walking. I mean, I think you miss so much when you're in the car. And rarely when I take a long walk with my dog in LA, I'll walk into a store and be like, how long have you been here? It'll be like 4 years. Oh, wow, I drive past it all the time. So, and being right near Lincoln Center and Broadway, it's great. I'm very inspired.
The first song you sing is Bells of New York City, right? So it's like a love song to the city.
You're right, yeah, totally. And I'm not sure I could have written that song living here. Like, I needed to write it while New York was still my mistress, kind of. Like, it was calling to me from afar.
Yeah.
And
now
so,
she's your old bag.
Now I made an honest city out of her, yeah.
Welcome to my world.
The old ball and chain.
Yeah.
It's no, but it's great. We're in our honeymoon period right now still, so I'm loving it so
well,
much.
We're glad you're here. And good luck with the CD.
Thank you so much.
Yeah,
I'm about to hit the road again too.
Yeah,
I'm excited about that.
Where's your first city?
Where's the first city?
First city's gonna be New Orleans, actually.
Oh,
yeah, so
Coda
we're gonna be rehearsing there and then performing there, and it's just been forever since I've been on the road. So it's called
Great
Straight
to
to You
see
tour.
you. All the best with the CD.
Thank you guys.
Up next, we find out why 50 is not the new 30. Hate to break your heart. Apparently, it's not.
That's what
the new 30.
That's what an author says.
No, you're just old. That's all. That's it. Nothing you can do. I know.